It is so decided.
2015. World leaders commit to 17 Sustainable Development Goals for the planet at the United Nations in New York. The mission? To inform the world of these goals so everyone can play a role in achieving them. Comics uniting nations could be the key. The idea is to inspire young people as heroes for change, superheroes in their everyday lives. The United Nations has delivered its message through comic strips and animation for decades, working with a colorful cast of characters.
What if we were to get comics to illustrate the Sustainable Development Goals and make them fun and entertaining to an audience, a younger audience that the UN isn't used to reaching?
The project, in partnership with UNICEF, PCI Media Impact, and Reading with Pictures, aims to produce an original comic book for each goal for worldwide distribution. One of the goals is gender equality. Sharad Devarajan, head of Graphic India, shows the design he created with legendary comic book creator Stan Lee for Comics Uniting Nations. Meet Chakra, the Invincible. The story is about
a young boy who creates a technology suit that activates the mystical chakras of the body. So East meets West, science meets spirituality.
But one day, Chakra switches identities with Leela, his neighbor, with dramatic consequences. Now Leela enjoys all the freedoms once available only to boys, while Chakra is stuck at home, burdened with household chores instead of playing with the other children.
But by the end of the day, they switch back and he's walked away with a great lesson, but it's not so easy to walk in her shoes. And he's the first person to do the dishes with her that night. And he's the first person to make sure that all the kids invite her to the cricket game to play as well.
Sharad's other projects also target gender inequality in India. The Girl Power Project is a nationwide call for young girls to create a female superhero they would like to see. So the question is, what kind of superpower would you like to have? It all came together last October at New York's Comic-Con. Over 170,000 attendees gathered at one of the largest pop culture events in the world. The event also saw the launch of the 50th anniversary edition of Thunder Agents, a comic book series created in the 1960s, featuring a group of peacekeepers with superpowers known as the Higher United Nations Defense Enforcement Reserves. Batman producer Michael Yuslan has teamed up with China-based Huayi Brothers Media to produce a new series.
One of the magic things about Thunder Agents is they don't come from another planet. They are given a technological device from the scientists from different countries in the UN that gives each one a superpower. So there's a human element of it, but it's about everyday people who have an opportunity to become empowered.
Climate change is an epic challenge for humanity. Dealing with gender discrimination, the same thing, it's an epic challenge for all of humanity. Well, comics is all about epic challenges and superheroes with superpowers that need to step up and help us deal with problems.
A great superhero story touches us because it takes us beyond race, religion, and culture, and it speaks to us in the primal language of human imagination. And that's the best thing we can do if we want to foster the kind of innovative thinking of tomorrow.
The next generation of real-life superheroes will not just reflect society, they will be equipped with the special power to change it, inspiring the world to dream bigger and imagine greater. This report was produced by Grace Barrett for the United Nations.